Hi, everyone, and welcome to today's episode of Pageant Community Radio, a show to promote diversity and to give people a voice. And today we are joined by the very gorgeous Ms Doncaster Galaxy. Hi, Emma.
Hello, how are you?
I'm really good. How are you?
Yeah, good. Very busy, but very good. Yes.
Good. Busy, I hope.
Yeah, definitely good busy. Pageant prepping and working and
Ah,
never stopping.
exciting. So, for those people that don't know you, do you want to give them a little introduction to yourself?
Yeah, so my name's Emma. I am 28. Obviously, I'm from Doncaster. I started in pageantry actually only about 2 years ago. So I was quite a late comer to pageantry. And I've now pretty much aged out of Miss divisions. I'm definitely
Okay.
I know I'm a Ms now. And yeah, I work for Cancer Research UK.
Ah,
And I also own a project called the Kindness Drive. So I'm very, very busy. I never stop. But pageantry has just been this just huge like light in my life, and I feel like I just have so much fun
yeah.
nowadays. Yeah.
So can you tell us a little bit about your pageant journey? Like, where did you start?
Yeah, absolutely. So, my first pageant was Miss Great Britain, where I was really lucky to place in the top 12 my
Yeah.
first year, which was insane. And I won talent as well, which again, I was so happy with.
Amazing.
Um, And then since then, I competed in Yemi last year and I placed first runner up. And then competed again in Miss Great Britain this year. Well, last year now,
Yeah.
last year. So now I'm really excited because I get to be a Miss. So
Yes.
I know, and I just feel like Galaxy is coming so quickly.
I know it's so soon. I'm just moving, sorry, because of the sun glare, but
I know it's
yeah, it's
flying.
like 7 weeks less than.
Oh my gosh. Can
No,
you
I don't want
believe
to
it?
give it away. Well, not give it away, but I don't want to do it.
No, don't just refuse. I think let's
Could you
you.
imagine? So, what are you looking forward to the most in Galaxy?
Definitely my favorite part of pageantry is just meeting the girls. Like I've been a musician since I was like 11. So since I would say the age of like 14, I have been like on tour. So for me, I never really had like, where people left school and kept friends from school. I never really had that. I still have like maybe one friend from school, but I never really had this sort of like teen years where you spent like time with your friends. And so for me, it's been really nice to start in pageantry and make friends.
Oh, it's amazing.
Yeah, so that's definitely like my favorite part. So I'm really excited to see everybody. And I'm actually getting to compete on the same night as my best friend for the first
Oh,
time as well. So me and Jen are competing on the same night, but in different categories. So it's quite nice. Yeah.
oh, how exciting. So just to go back to your singing career, if you don't mind. So you've been doing that
Yeah.
since you were 11, did you say? And going on tour?
Yeah.
Wow.
So I probably like I first started like gigging when I was 11. Um I went on my first tour when I was maybe 15. At 16, I was out in the US on my own. 17, I was on The Voice, and that's it. Like it's that's been my life since I was 15. So
Oh, that sounds
I
amazing.
know it has
So
been very
that's
fun.
yeah, that sounds amazing. I'm gonna have to Google you after this. So apart from your singing then, so you work for Cancer Research, which is amazing. So is that part of your fundraising this year?
Yeah, so I work full time for Cancer Research UK. I'm a legacy relationship manager. I also am a health advocate for them. But my fundraising mostly is for my project, The Kindness Drive. So I lost my best friend Luke to cancer in January 2021. Yeah, and since then I started the Kindness Drive, and basically what we do is we do well lots of everything really, but the aim really is to make the lives of people with cancer easier and more independent. So we donate care packages. We've teamed up with the Teenage Cancer Trust to do that. And I'm recently just working on a new project that I can't say anything about yet because it's not fully gone through all the processes it needs to yet. But yeah, I do a lot of different things with just cancer related charities really. So yeah.
Well, no, it's great. It's always good to raise awareness for any specific charity. So it's amazing all the work that everyone's doing. So going back to Galaxy then. So why did you choose Galaxy for your next pageant journey?
Do you know what? I didn't know anything about pageants when I first entered my first one. I just knew that Jen, so my best friend Jen, she was Miss Great Britain at the time when I entered Miss Great Britain. And she just looked like she was having so much fun. And I had just lost Luke and felt really rubbish about myself. I'd put on a lot of weight. I felt like I'd gotten older. And I just thought, you know what? I want to do something for myself. And I knew nothing about pageants. And as I've sort of like gone through my pageant journey, I've realized that I'm a very bubbly queen. So I just thought that Galaxy was best suited to my personality. I always see all the pageant girl pageants, and they just make me so happy because everybody just looks so happy to be there. And I thought, do you know what? I want to do something where I can just be like my absolute true, authentic self. I don't have to be told to dull down the bubbly. I just want to get on stage and be my happy self and have judges that look at me and love that.
Well, no, that's perfect. Like I just always wonder why people choose certain pageants, which is amazing. I mean, obviously, I know why Galaxy's amazing. So, what are you looking forward to? Like, what round? Do you have a favorite round?
Interview is my favorite round, which I know is controversial. Interview has always been my favorite round because I love talking about what I'm passionate about. But if we were talking about like on stage rounds, I love evening. Although I'm really, really excited for swimwear because I've been working really hard to get myself to a place where I'm really comfortable in my own skin. And I think that this is going to be like the first pageant that I've done where I'm like super, super confident and I'm going on stage like the best version of myself. So I'm quite excited to be confident in my swimwear for once.
Oh, I'm excited for you because I really want to see everyone and everyone I've been speaking to. And no, it's not controversial that you love interview because I love interview as well. But on stage, I get it's different. But interview is amazing because you get to show your personality and show the judges everything you've been doing.
And like why you're the right person for the job, because
that, Emma, was my next question. So what would you do what would you do if you won? Let's ask you that instead.
So for me, my big thing that I really, really want to do is to continue the work that I'm already doing. So the Kindness Drive, I've been so lucky in the past couple of years that it's just come on leaps and bounds, and I've had so many successes. And I've been able to help so many people. We're just about to launch an online support directory. So basically, I found that when Luke was really sick, it was really hard to find the support available to him. the support was out there, but finding it was really, really hard. And working in a charity as well, I know how hard it is to find the specific support that somebody needs. So I basically have made a website where somebody with cancer can go, select the type of cancer that they have, and find all of the support available to them. So whether that be like emotional support, physical, like actual practical physical help, or financial support. So I really want to continue with that. I want to be able to continue adding more and more information to it, making connections with those charities that do offer the support, to know what I do, where I am, how they can help me, how I can help them, how I can help the people that they support. I also, you probably have seen, I've just announced a talk cancer training for the Galaxy girls, which is something that is a Cancer Research UK thing. I really want to be able to continue with that sort of work and ensuring that we're really getting out there and talking about sort of how you can reduce the risk of cancer and how you can change your life to live it in a healthier and more sort of productive way. We can't avoid the risks of cancer, but how we can reduce the risks of cancer. And I just essentially want to prove to the world that being a Galaxy Queen is not about the way that you look. Although I know that the past queens have done such an amazing job of doing that, I want to be able to continue that work and sort of show that we're very passionate about what we do. We're not here for a crown. We're here, well, I'm here to change the world, which probably sounds a bit ambitious, but
no, I love it. Everyone's changing the world in their own little ways. And I think whatever you're passionate about and whatever you're carrying forward into your pageant career is amazing. You're doing everything to help others, really. And that's essentially amazing in itself. So that's so nice, Emma. Thank you so much for sharing that with us. And then my final question, which I ask everyone on this podcast, is, why is diversity important to have in pageantry? Because I set this up all to promote diversity initially through my Galaxy finalist time. So yes, why do you think it's important?
I think diversity is just such an important issue that a lot of people really shy away from talking about. And for me, I now have changed my body purely because I decided that that's what I wanted to do. But when I started in pageantry, I was a plus size queen. I definitely didn't feel like I fit in on stage. I felt like I was looked down upon for being plus size. And I think that now I'm so happy that we're starting to see, especially smaller pageants, taking on more diverse contestants. I think that pageants have come such a huge way in acknowledging that women are not just homemakers, we're business women, we're doctors, we're lawyers, we work for charities. We're also incredibly sort of, what is the word? What is the word that I'm trying to say?
Or driven, or I don't know.
Yeah, no, we're also incredibly sort of driven in our own way. And I don't think that pageantry has come far enough to acknowledge that women are not just one type. Women are of all backgrounds, we're of all gender identities. And I don't think that pageantry really yet has caught up with the rest of the world. I hate to say it. I think we're getting there. But I think we've got a really long way to go.
Yeah.
Absolutely. And I just think that it's so important to show that we're not all one person. We're not all a small frame. We're not all blonde hair. We're not all blue eyes. We're not all tanned skin. And I think we have got a long way to go, but hopefully we'll get there.
Oh, thank you so much. And thank you so much for being part of Pageant Community Radio. It's so lovely to speak to you. We've got not very long left until it's our night when we're on stage at the same time, which is exciting. Are you all ready? Have you got all your outfits? Everything sorted?
Yes and no. Yes and no. Yeah. So in terms of like gown, I've been sorted for ages, but no, because I just have been so preoccupied with like trying to do what I do and get myself into like a healthier and happier version of myself that I haven't even thought about this. So I currently have a suit that's being tailored, and we'll see whether that works.
Yeah, I mean, no, well, you've still got a bit of time, but get thinking, get preparing, because it's going to fly by. It'll fly by.
I can't deal with how quickly it has gone already.
I know. It's gone so quick, and we even got a little bit more time as well for the finals, because it would have been in November. So actually, it has flown by, but it's because of Christmas and things, I think. But Emma, anyone that doesn't know or wants to follow you and doesn't know your journey at the moment, how can they follow you?
So on most social media platforms, it's at Emma Jade Music. I just got a blue tick on Instagram.
Oh,
he's wild. So I'm happy about that. So that's thank you. So that's Emma Jade Music. I do have a Galaxy profile as well, which is Ms Doncaster Galaxy. But most of my life updates are on my profile, which is just Emma Jade Music. Or you can find my project, The Kindness Drive, which is at The Kindness Drive.
Oh, well, thank you so much for being a part of this, and thank you for your donation, and I can't wait to see you in a few weeks.
I know, I cannot wait. Thank you so much for having me.
Thank you. See you later.
Bye.